Here's my review of the last Saiyuki chapter 17, Stasis. So apparently, in order to become a true human, in order to reach the pinnacle of your powers, you need to just give up more and more of yourself. It becomes a steeper and steeper climb as you attempt to reach for higher and higher powers, and Estelle's mother, she fell. Her love for her daughter shone through above everything else, and in that moment when she cared more about her daughter than anything else, her powers failed her, and as a result, she was killed by the beast. She was killed by the disease monster. Apparently, the same thing happened to Gohaku, Ryu's father, because of his love for his wife or his son, or one of the others, which is interesting because he clearly still has his powers, so I'm curious, maybe he just lost them in the moment, or if maybe they aren't as strong as they used to be. Not sure. And then there's the shrimp, and it's very obvious from this chapter that he's trying so hard to conceal his emotions, to even lie to himself and say they don't exist, to say, I don't care about Estelle, I just took her in because she had potential, that she could fight. I don't have any feeling for her, I don't care for her as a student or a daughter of my own, I don't care for her as the daughter of my friends, I didn't care for my friends. He keeps lying to himself again and again, trying to hide the fact that he truly does care for her, and I really do think that's going to be his downfall down the road. At a certain point, she's going to be in danger. He's going to rush in to save her, and in that moment, his feelings for her will overpower himself, and he will lose his powers as a true human, or as close as he can get right now. I mean, the three-eyed follower of chaos even said that he's reached a point where he can't get any further because of the feelings he already has for Estelle, the feelings that he isn't able to fully suppress. And until the day that he kills that kindness, he won't be able to essentially level up again. He won't be able to truly defeat this three-eyed man, even though he's already torn him to shreds multiple times over. So yeah, the three-eyed man decides, you know what, I'm good, the story's over, I'm gonna leave. Which, again, interesting, he said the story is finished. So I think maybe their goal is to go through all 100 of the tales, make each of them appear, and then be killed or kill a whole bunch of people or whatever. And then as they move forward, eventually they'll finish the 100 tales and be able to summon the final tale, the final big bad monster. Of course, I'm sure Koru is going to play a role in that, but anyway, as he's walking away, I'm thinking to myself, okay, yeah, I wouldn't really walk away in the situation because I'm almost certain that the other guy would stab me in the back. And as it turns out, that's exactly what they do. Almost simultaneously, they both launch their full-scale attacks trying to kill the other. The shrimp seems a little bit faster because he's able to take off Three Eyes' head. But, yeah. Apparently, that's not enough to kill him because he is caught by a corpse with no head, or a puppet with no head, and then he reattaches himself to that body somehow. Yeah, this is really weird, and I do not understand it at all. This is interesting. So then the shrimp goes and congratulates Ryu and Koru on their victory over the monster, and then he looks at Estelle, and he's like, you've managed to grow, you've become stronger, and I'm proud of you. But he says it with as little emotion as he can. He's just trying his absolute hardest to hold back his feelings, hold back his emotions here, and just tell her, you did good. He's lying to himself, saying, this is just normal praise towards a disciple. They have no feeling behind them. You've grown stronger, Estelle. And he just says it as cold as he can, but even then, Estelle just burst into tears, like, thank you, Master. Thank you. Which I just love. I mean, it's not much, but it's more than she's ever gotten from him, and it means a lot to her because of that. So anyway, then they decide they need to go fix up everyone on the island, so Ryu says, wait, do I have to kiss all of them? Which I kind of wish that was the case, because that would have been absolutely hilarious, him just going around kissing every single person on the island. No, as it turns out, all they need is curry. Special medical curry, which, interesting. Yeah, apparently it was originally created as medicine, which I did not know that. I don't think I would like curry. I'm not a big fan of spicy food, but would be interesting to give it a shot. Anyway, so as they're all eating, and I love they have to basically spoon feed Koru because, well, she doesn't have any arms. Sometimes you really do forget she is disabled to a certain extent. I mean, yeah, she's more powerful than anyone else. She can fly, she can do all that, but she does have limits, especially here. Anyway, final panel. Shrimp says, "Eat up. We'll be very busy with the upcoming Oban Festival." I must admit I know very little about the Oban Festival. I quickly Googled it. It sounded like a Day of the Dead in Mexican culture. The day where the dead relatives come forth to visit and protect you and give you blessings or whatever. This is a time when people are more susceptible to monsters, to believing the impossible. Similar to how when you hear a scary story on Halloween, it freaks you out more because it's, the day the dead can supposedly cross forth. You think to yourself, okay, if there is any day in the world where a zombie, devil, monster, ghost thing is going to come and kill me, it's going to be Halloween. So your levels of belief are a little bit higher on that day, and therefore it's more likely for your fear to turn into a real live monster that's trying to murder you. So that's interesting. I said they're going to be busy, but it's not like they can, go to every high school Halloween party that's telling a scary story and be like, keep it PG, people. We don't need anyone getting overly scared. I mean, Koru did show an aptitude for detecting the monsters that were several miles away, at least. So that'd be interesting if she can just, stand atop a temple and say, monster appeared 3.8 kilometers to the northeast in third floor of this office building. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, but I'm assuming that's not how they did it in the past because, they didn't have Koru in the past, so I'm curious to see what it is they actually do. If they just, have their scouts looking out, trying to tell them, yeah, there's something weird going on here, boss. They're sending people over. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Chapter 17. Let me know what you thought in the comments section down below. Is the shrimp gonna die? Is he gonna just finally give into his emotions, his love, for Estelle in a student, teacher, parent, daughter way, not anything creepy like that? And will it cost him his life? Be sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, peace.